This technique was fundamental to helping me let go of an old identity that was keeping me stuck in the same place in life and helping me to see myself differently, helping to change my self-concept, which completely helps me to transform what I allow myself to manifest. So often when it comes to manifestation, it's not about how can I get these things to work for me in a different way. The majority of the time, the thing that is blocking our blessings is ourselves, or some kind of limiting belief or story that we've been telling ourselves, or fear that's holding us back from looking in the direction of the possibilities, from acting upon the idea or the inspiration that hits us, or stops us from allowing ourselves to be loved, allowing ourselves to go for that opportunity, allowing ourselves to just do the simple daily disciplines that would transform our entire life. I'm 30 years old as I record this video, and I realized recently that even though I'm in this 30-year-old woman's body and I know that I'm a grown-ass woman, I had been still identifying as this scared, awkward, late developing 15-year-old girl who didn't feel like she was grown up enough or good enough or strong enough to be taken seriously or to make proper moves in this world. And it was actually relatively recently that I got clarity on the fact that that's what I've been doing. A mentor introduced me to this exercise, which I'm going to share with you right now. And this exercise was one of the things that really supported me in letting go of that old identity. Now, don't get me wrong, I will always honor and love all versions of me. My inner child, the scared little girl that sometimes appears inside of me, but she doesn't have to take the driver's seat of my life anymore. It's safe for her to sit in the passenger seat and enjoy the ride, knowing that mum is in town, knowing that the queen, the goddess, the strong, powerful woman version of me has got this. She's behind the wheel from now on, and my energy feels different, and the work that I'm doing feels different, and my self-worth feels different. All of these things, when we talk about manifestation, oh, you've got to value yourself more, you've got to change your relationship with money, you've got to feel that you're worthy and deserving of these things, you've got to feel lovable, you've got to feel worthy and deserving of love. All of that stuff achieved when you do this. So what is the technique? The technique, if you're up for it, is to sit down with a piece of paper, heck, a whole blank notebook, because you're going to need more than one piece of paper for this one, okay? And in this notebook, you are going to write a love letter to yourself. And this love letter, I just looked at the screen as we hit 333. I'm on the right track. This message is needed. I feel that. In this love letter, you are going to write every single thing that you have accomplished in your life, that you have overcome, every scary thing that you made it through, every brave moment in your life, everything that you are proud of that you have achieved. Go back to your earliest memory from when you were a small child, and one at a time list every single accomplishment and thing that you have overcome. For me, I found that it was easier for me to start off writing the letter with a few lines, writing to myself, "Dear Lucie, I'm so unbelievably proud of you for everything that you have achieved in your life, for everything that you have overcome. You are so strong, and I appreciate you for all the things that you have overcome and achieved, including." And then I wrote bullet points. Then I wrote one at a time, every single thing. I allowed the memories to come. I gave myself time. I was actually doing this in the jungle in Bali, so it was beautiful to have that time and that space. I was in nature, so I recommend if you can do it in a spot where you can be in a peaceful location, that would be ideal. And there's no rush with this. Go through and in as much detail as possible, write down every little and big thing that you've achieved, that you've accomplished, that you've overcome in your life. To give you some examples of things that I included in my letter, just in case you were wondering what is allowed, what is not allowed. First of all, it's all allowed, okay? You can write it all down. But some of it included performing a piano recital in front of hundreds of people aged 4, watching my wonderful grandpa pass away when I was 9, being chased and attacked by 2 girls aged 13, moving to Spain on my own when I was 20, starting my own business with no real clue, age 23, attending my first transformational workshop and facing what I needed to heal, age 25, auditioning for a role as a presenter and getting it, to spend 30 days in India with a Himalayan yogi and a multi-millionaire at the age of 26, sharing what I learned about manifestation on YouTube, age 27, receiving my 100,000 subscribers plaque, age 28, launching my own signature manifestation program for women called Align, age 30. And there were so many other things that I wrote on that list. The time that I was patient and thoughtful for this person. The time that I was a brilliant friend to this human being. The time when I dedicated myself to studying hard for my exams. The time when I fell off my bike and was so shaken and so scared by it, but I found the courage to get back on my bike and ride it again. You know, all of those things count. All of those things count. And I'm sure, I know, that you have an extensive list when you sit down and you give yourself the time to acknowledge yourself for every single thing that the strong person that you are today has overcome. So allow this technique, allow this process to help you to start seeing yourself differently. Because so often we can disregard the things that we've accomplished in our life, and we can just hyper focus on the things that still aren't done, still aren't good enough, and we just worry about our ability to accomplish the next step and the next step and the next step in our life. Whereas if we just were to look back for a second and acknowledge ourselves for every single thing we have achieved, that would give you an instant shift in perspective, a massive boost in confidence, and could even help you to let go of an old identity like it did help me, to let go of that old identity of feeling like a scared, unprepared little girl, and instead to realize that yes, I can give myself permission to see myself as the strong, powerful woman that I am today. And also, if you are a woman who is craving more support on her manifestation journey, if you would like to dive into more techniques like this with me, and if you'd like to be in a safe space where you're surrounded by other women who are on this same journey with you, if you want to unlock what's been holding you back and finally start manifesting that quality of life that you know is waiting for you, then I will put a video in the description below that tells you more about what it would look like to be part of my Align Signature Manifestation Program. Inside that video, you will learn exactly who the Align program has been designed for, and if it resonates with you, I look forward to welcoming you into our Align community. I'll put that down in the description and the comment section. So let me know, are you going to implement what I've shared in today's video? Are you going to write that letter to yourself? Let me know in the comments if you're going to do it right now. And also feel free to share with us any of the things that you're proud of, any of those accomplishments, any of those achievements. I would love to read them. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, feel free to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for letting me be me. I love you. Until next time, bye.